But I do need to ask a question.
Okay.
I was gonna ask this off mic, but I figured it'd be better for on this show. I've been having these. You remember how a couple episodes I was telling you about my dreams?
Okay.
Well, I've been having these dreams again, and they're really fucking evil, bro. Like, the shit I be doing in these dreams is just diabolical evil.
Mm-hmm.
Does it make me a bad person for having these thoughts, or does it make me a good person because I don't act on these thoughts?
I don't think you're a bad person because you have these thoughts, because people have thoughts every day of any and everything.
Exactly.
But I feel like as long as you don't act on it, I think you're fine. But, I mean, who am I to judge you for having these thoughts? I'm nobody.
I was just wondering because that is some, like, really realistic shit that could happen.
Mm.
Like, the dreams feel really real. But at the same time, I don't make it happen in real life.
Yeah, no, I don't think that you're a bad person for having these thoughts. People have lucid thoughts every single day.
Yeah.
So, nah.
Shit just scare me. Like, I'll wake up and I'm like, damn, that was fucked up.
Some dreams do be seeming real.
Honestly, I call these more of nightmares, but you know how usually in a nightmare you like wake up to get out of it?
Mm.
I just stay in that shit.
But like, when I be having shit like that, like dreams or nightmares, like it's like I don't wake up until the dream is ready for me to wake up.
Nah, like when I was younger, like a little kid, if I was like scared, I'd wake up from that bitch. Because that's the only way to get out of it. That's the only way to get out of it.
But I'm just like, I got to a point where like, matter of fact, I had this one dream. And I wouldn't even call it a nightmare. I don't know what I was doing, but all I know is I remember I was on top of a building and I jumped from the building.
Okay.
Literally, my ass was in my stomach, bro.
You thought you actually had jumped from this building.
Right. And I was falling.
Yeah.
And before I smacked the ground, I woke up. Like, it just, shit like that. I always wake up right before. Like,
have you ever been asleep, like taking a nap or something, and you feel like you're falling in real life?
Oh, yeah.
And so you go to catch yourself and you're really just stationary? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That shit be pissing me off.
It's so weird. Like, I don't, but like, I also want to know like where dreams like come from. Dreams and nightmares. Like, I know nightmares probably come from like scary shit, like movies and shit like that. But as far as like the dreams go,
I think these nightmares are coming straight from my thoughts because, no, I'm gonna tell you why. It's so specific to a certain individual that it's like, oh, like I told you, I really thought I fucked with this person, but I really don't think I fuck with them no more. Like, I really don't feel like I fuck with them no more just because of the dreams.
I mean, I guess you could say like dreams they can come from your thoughts too, but like you could not be thinking about some shit and then you have a dream about it.
I guess.
I want to understand like how some people say it's like are
there prophecies? Like, am I supposed to go carry this shit out?
I wouldn't say all that. If they nightmares like that, I wouldn't say all that.
Okay.
But
question.
Like the dreams, like people say like spiritual and religious people be like, it's signs from God or whatever.
Well, all right, God, this is what you want.
Not the nightmares, the dreams. I feel like you could put a fine line between dreams and nightmares.
I feel like it's the same shit. You just define it based upon how you feel about it.
Right. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, no.
At the end of the day, it's still a dream. A nightmare is still a dream.
So, okay, what if you had this thought like during the day? You feel like that's going to be a sign from God? You feel like you're going to go carry it out?
I would probably do it if I had it during the day.
You remember what you said the other day? It was April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
And you was like...
Yeah. It's kind of what this is alluding to.
Oh, God. That was a good joke.
But more diabolical.
But it was like the way you said it. I'm like, I like that. I like that.
Yeah. Yo, what the fuck is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Do Say Nice with LV, episode 76. This one is pre-recorded because currently I am at Dreamville Fest.
Was.
Yeah, whatever. You always just gotta ruin my fucking...
I just want you to be right.
I be having moments. You don't give a fuck.
I do. I just be wanting you to be right, though. Ladies and gentlemen, continue to like, comment, share, subscribe on all platforms. Follow us on our personals. Hit our DMs. Well, hit his DMs. With
Whoa, why my DMs?
pussy pics and everything. But hit mine with topics and suggestions and huh?
So that'd be a nice surprise.
Yeah, his DMs is officially back open, ladies.
Not officially.
I almost said ladies and gentlemen.
Señoras y señores.
You want the dudes to be in your DMs too?
I don't know. I just felt like saying. I've been wanting to say that at the beginning of every episode, like as the intro, and I just keep forgetting. You gave me the opportunity to do it, so I did it.
Fair enough. So yeah, hit us up, man. Continue to support and love us. We'll continue to do the same. We got some shit in store for y'all, so please be in tune. He dropped the Easter egg last week. I hope you caught it. If you did, please be in tune with us and pay attention. Get into it, man.
Let's get into it.
So we've been friends for a long time. Not a long time, but sometime. I'm sure you have other friends outside of me.
Not really.
Before me, you've had friends. Associates, acquaintances. I'm going somewhere.
You're kind of my first friend.
Okay, fair. I'll hold that title. Best friend.
All right, we got to stop being retarded.
You know, I'm sorry to get off topic. I thought about getting some SpongeBob Patrick rings, the mermaid.
That would be so gay. I'm not wearing that shit, bro. I'm not wearing that shit.
The shit.
But you could turn the M over and it would be a W for Wumbo. You don't remember that shit from the episode?
Yes. I would have never thought about that until you said the shit. But no, the ring was like best friends forever. Best friends forever. Ding. Okay, anyways.
Oh my.
Friends before me are people that you fuck with, hung out with. Out of any of these people besides me.
Okay.
But we're gonna talk about ours. Have you ever done a 2-man?
Have I ever gone on a 2-man?
Right.
I mean, yeah, plenty of times.
Have you executed your 2-man?
It depends on what your definition of execution is.
I mean, take it how you will.
I mean, no. Never. 2-mans is the worst. I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
Because we go over there, and I always feel like, I would need to go on a 2-man with a person like you, because we got different types, right? But if I go with one of my boys that want the pretty bitch, and I want the pretty bitch, now we fighting over the same bitch. It's not really a 2-man anymore.
And not neither one of y'all about to get no ass.
We about to play like 21 for a bitch.
Playing 21 is insane. Because now one of y'all got to go shower to get the pussy too. I feel you on that. Because I wouldn't want nobody going with me that got the same type as me.
Exactly.
Because then it's like you said, it's going to fuck shit up. And now one of us got to take one for the team. The other one got to.
And here's the thing. I'm the type of guy where I will take one for the team. But if I do that, you just got to know the next time you're taking one for the team. I hate the homeboy who will never fall on the fucking grenade. That's the worst type of homeboy.
That ain't your real man's then.
No, they just stingy, bro. It don't matter who or what situation.
That means you got to find another partner to go on the 2-man.
Yeah, they just not coming on 2-mans no more.
Can't. Don't come out with me. But yeah.
That's the last time I ever approached bitches with you, man. Like, sometimes you got to take the ugly fat hoe.
You know who would be the worst to go on 2-man with?
I could think of several options.
One, Wyatt.
Yeah, because he's scared to talk to girls.
He is very timid of females. I'm almost thinking he's gay. But
we low key did run that 2-man with him with that group.
He was a third wheel.
Yeah. When he was like, "Hey, let's I want to talk to this girl," and I was like, "All right, go get him."
I worry for my mans. We gotta put him together.
So here's the thing, and I didn't even mean to get here, but I've passed girls off to Wyatt, like the pretty girl.
Yeah. I think we've both thrown alleys to him.
And he'll fumble that shit.
Like the group. And we always talk about this.
I literally just brought that up.
I know, but it was like he wouldn't even go down.
He wouldn't speak to them.
It just don't make sense. Like, that's why I feel like
I'm over here yelling down the street to get these hoes' attention.
Hey,
and you're not even gonna use your big.
And
boy
they
voice.
down the block too.
I know.
That was quite wild. Then he really fucked the play up by.
He just fucks plays up.
Yeah, he does
every single time.
I keep him on a short leash.
To go on a 2-man though, you need your homeboy that like know how to speak. And also you guys have to have like chemistry in the way of like if I say something, he gonna play off that.
Yeah.
And vice versa. Cause we can't both be talking at the same time in the 2-man.
It's a lot of qualities that go within that. So like you said, you gotta be able to talk, gotta be able to know when and when not to say stuff. Be smooth, like just be yourself, but like be smooth, you know. Don't say some outlandish shit to the female.
I'm really the most perfect backup man's on the 2-man though.
What you mean backup?
Like you lead, and I come ad lib behind you.
Yeah, I give you that.
Like you can't find a better like ad libber than me. Like you gonna hey, you know, and I'm like, yeah, no. Like just build off the shit.
One night you had pissed me clean off though. I don't know what was said, like on the front end, but you was talking to a female, trying to put her on me, and like throw her to me, and you said something about, and I know you were joking, but like I'm like, if you really ever said this shit on a 2-man, bro, but you said something along the lines of, yeah, that's my best friend there. Like I feel like you should hop on him. He cool people, whatever, yada yada yada. He was like, he took me in. This man gave me $100K.
Yeah, I be playing though. I be like, yeah, he let me borrow his Ferrari type.
Bro, I'm like, where the fuck did I get a Ferrari? And it threw me off guard because my back was low key turned, and I've heard you talking, but I was talking to somebody else, and then I heard like, yeah, he let me drive his Ferrari, and I'm like,
I got that shit like back in the day. When like Black Twitter was a thing, That's where I got that shit from. Like they used to do that shit all the time. Be like, yeah, he's such a great dude. I was behind on my bills. He paid them off. It was like $100K in debt.
See, that's why like I know like if me and him was to go out and we was to do something like not led, he would fly in and do some smooth ass shit. It won't be nothing like that.
Like this is such a great dude, bro. He let me borrow his Lambo yesterday. My car broke down. He let me borrow his Lambo yesterday.
Now this hoe gonna expect me to pull up in the Lambo.
He said, "Hey, take my driving around car."
See,
you know, not the Rolls. You can't have the Rolls, but he let me drive the Lambo though. Great dude, man. Swear.
This man, bro, greatest 2-man partner, but like, I could just see him saying some outlandish shit, especially if we get drunk.
No, honestly, I feel like I'm less likely to say the outlandish shit if we're drunk.
You feel like I'm more inclined to say that?
No, well, yes. But I feel like I'm more likely to be chill if we're drunk because I'm already fighting against the drunkenness. So I'm trying to like overcompensate. You're trying to mellow that shit out. I'm chilling. But like if I'm sober, I'm going to say the outlandish shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know, my man's like girls with fat asses, man. Like.
Now I'm about to be saying like, damn, I can't look at her ass because I don't want her thinking I just want her for her fat ass.
Like he might got a girl at home, but not tonight.
We going to your crib.
So that's the thing, right? You got to tell him the truth as a joke.
Yeah.
Because then you ain't lied to him.
That is true. You didn't lie. You told the truth. But then, now what if she walk away?
No, but
if she play into it, like,
yeah, like it's a joke. Like, oh, like, hey, just so you know, my man's got a girl, so you better put it on him tonight, cause
no more after this.
And then she start like, I kikiing, and you like, oh, I got you with the truth too.
Yeah, now you can't say I didn't tell you.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, that gotcha, bitch, be crazy.
Lonnie over there like, next morning, I gotta go home. Why? Because my girl over there? She's like, you got a girl? My man's told you last night I had a girl.
Now she about trying to beat my ass out the door.
See, that's why you need to stop fucking with black females.
I will never stop fucking with black females.
Beat your ass out the door is crazy.
But I just feel like every black woman is different. Some be like, oh, okay. The other ones, like the ones that you really got them fucked up.
I feel like the okay ones be the weirdos though.
You think they give stalker vibes?
No, not even stalker. Like it'd be like the type. It'd be like the type of girl that would wear cat ears and like be gaming on the computer. Like a weirdo type.
I feel like people that watch anime is weird.
100%.
Male and female.
Having said that, let me make a clarifying statement real quick. Black women, I love your guys' attitudes. It's you. Keep doing it.
Jackass.
What? I have to make these qualifying statements now.
But yeah, no, anime is weird to me.
For sure. Not my cup of tea.
That goth shit. Mm-mm.
I'm not saying anything.
I will hit you upside your head.
I'm not saying anything. I didn't say nothing.
I don't. Shit.
What? What do you want?
Something is brewing in your head.
I just feel like sometimes, occasionally, you be fucking with a fake goth bitch. That's all.
Fake goth.
Yeah, like she'll choose when she wants to be goth and when she wants to be just regular. But she definitely has like.
Are we talking about this? Are we thinking about the same person?
There's only one that you could possibly be thinking about.
I don't know.
Okay.
I can see. I see what you're saying. Okay.
I don't tell no lies, bro.
No, I see what you're saying. I feel like it was just more so a look, though.
Yeah, but it's a repetitive, like, she just cosplay as goth sometimes.
Maybe she into that. I don't know. I never asked.
That's you, bro. Got shit to do with me.
I mean, fair. But, I mean, that was back then. This is now.
Back then, they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. Hoes all on me.
Got a point. 3 people that you could faithfully say, I'll run a 2-man with. Excluding me.
Well, then I only got one. Sound guy.
Really?
Sound guy's the only person I can run a 2-man with.
What was that?
Me and Sound guy got different types.
Okay.
We both like pretty bitches, but like
different.
We like different body types and different ethnicities, everything. He know how to fucking talk.
I thought you were about to say he know how to fuck. I was about to say, whoa, buddy.
Hey, yo. He knows how to talk. And 3, I've been around him my entire life. Literally since I was born. So we have that type of like, we know what each other thinking.
Right.
So he knows where I'm going to go with it. I know where he's going to go with it. It's just easy. It's like Bron and Wade pick and roll.
Yeah.
Simple. Get to the bucket. Other than that, nah, fam.
You don't have nobody else.
That I go on a 2-man with? No.
Okay.
Because I'm going to keep it a buck. Most of my homies don't get bitches. Like, real shit. I might got like 1 or 2 homies that actually could get bitches. That's why most of my homies in relationships, if you think about it.
Okay. Sure. I'd take you.
You said it that you couldn't take me.
Okay. If I couldn't take you, my homeboy Trey, he was at my dinner.
The one all the way at the end?
Right.
Okay.
I'd take Trey. Would it be wild if I said I would take Ace?
Oh, well, I mean, I would take him too, but I just didn't.
He not right, but like out of the people that I've been around the last,
nah, he get bitches.
I would take him. That's probably the only. If this person went in a relationship, I'll take Jordan too.
Oh, me and Jordan have ran many two mans.
Yeah.
Many a two mans. Many a two mans.
Yeah.
But that's another person that is kind of like, to go on one with because we got the same type. We like the same type of women.
Yeah.
So now we got to go find like twins.
Yeah, you're going to have to.
Or I'm going to just have to be like, you know what? I'm going to let you take it tonight. Having said that, Jordan's done that. He's been like, I'm going to let you take it tonight. So like it's even, it's fair.
Okay, well let me ask you this. Since you said like that, if you do go into two mans with like your mans that you got the same type with or whatever, how do you delegate like who gonna take her? If it get down to like who gonna take her, how do you delegate?
So for me, it's just really how I'm feeling that night. Like if I'm feeling in like a generous giving mood, I'm just be like, you know what, man? Go ahead. But nowadays it's different for me.
Okay.
Because 8-9 years ago, when I was still young, I had to ration my bitches. You know what I'm saying? I had to get it in the opportunity. Now, like, my stats is just crazy high. So really, on any given night, I could just be like, you know, I have it.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. I give you that.
Once you start putting up numbers, it really don't matter anymore.
Yeah. You get to pick and choose.
Yeah.
You know who you remind me of today? I don't know why it came to my head like this.
Fat Joe.
Yes. I was gonna give you Jay.
Jay who?
Jay-Z.
Okay.
I don't know. It's the New York Fitted and like I don't know. But Fat Joe I can see for sure.
That one's more realistic.
It is.
Fat, Hispanic.
Joe?
Joe is crazy. Yeah.
Has any of your two mans ever involved like been a best night for you? Like a best night ever?
Well, let me tell you right after this break.
Boom.
So, let me tell you about my best night out ever. It's kind of a series of nights, but I'm just going to go with my favorite, right?
Okay.
So, this night actually started at like 3 p.m. Realistically, it started at 10 a.m. because you can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning.
Right.
So, it was one of these like day drinking days. And we were in a city to not be named at the beach. And I was with some guy. Oh, I can't say that. Whatever. I was with somebody whose name might rhyme with sound guy. And it was some girls. Very melanated skin. Pretty girls. And we were with a gentleman too. It was 3 of us. And obviously, you know, my man took the lead. And he's like, hey, yo, lady, whatever, da-da-da-da. Just started talking to him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we started talking to these women. And we're like, yo, we're going to the club tonight. You should come with. So exchange numbers, whatever. Texting it up. Boom. So we got that. So we're walking around this city that has beaches for the rest of the day, drinking, having a great time, fucking dancing in the middle of traffic. Going ham, bro.
In the middle of traffic is crazy.
It was a time. And we go back to the condo that was around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Shower, whatever. Hop in the V. Go pick up these bitches from the hotel. So we go. Person who can't be named was up here in the driver's seat. Other man was up here in the passenger seat. It was 4 girls. No, 5 girls. Right?
Mm-hmm.
One got in the passenger seat with Buddy. 2 was sitting on my lap. 2 was sitting next to me. Okay? Boom. We pull up to the nightclub. Whatever. And we let the girls out the car. Now, one of them that was sitting on my lap the whole time had been like kissing me in the back seat. Like we was talking, flirting, whatever. I had her ass grip real tight. It was a good time, man. It was a good time in that back seat. Mind you, this is like a 35-minute drive to the club from where they were staying at.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because we had to cross a river, or sure, we'll call it a river. It's not really a river.
Okay.
But we had to cross across a bridge and then go through a city to get to where they were staying by an airport. And then come back through the city, go over the bridge again, and then go to the nightclub where that was at. So we go there, whatever. We're talking to girls, whatever. And they was like, oh, we're about to go in and like just come in whenever y'all ready. So we get this bright fucking idea to drop the car back off at the condo. Because it was like kind of in walking distance. And by walking, I mean like 40 minutes. 40-minute walk. 30, 40-minute walk.
Jesus.
Drop it off and walk back to the club.
Okay.
Right? So we do that. Boom. We walk in the spot. After this 40-minute walk. This 40-minute walk was fucking hilarious. We was like freestyle battle rapping down the street. Fucking flicking it up. Acting like we was models type shit. Like taking different pictures and shit. We was just drunk having a good time. We walk in the spot. Now, mind you, there's 5 girls.
Okay.
Mine was already picked because she, like, her mouth and my mouth, mine was already picked, right?
Right.
My man's in the front seats was kind of already picked too because she was feeling him, which means there's 3 other girls.
Bro.
Okay?
Okay.
The other man's wanted my bitch that night. Mind you, I had just took a grenade for him the night before.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm like, no. Like, no, you can't have this one too. I gave you I want this one. So we in the club, whatever. He doing his thing. He ended up fingering this girl on the dance floor. Right?
Okay.
And me and Buddy going back and forth over this other one girl when there's 3 other girls.
So y'all in the middle of the club.
We wasn't like going back and forth, but like I was hollering at him, then I would go to the bathroom, whatever, and then he would try to holler at her. Like, bro, just go to the other 3.
He could have had all 3.
Exactly.
Jeez.
2 of them was kind of big, but you know, more cushion for the pushing. Like, do what you got to do. Lonnie would have taken the 3 big girls. Well, the 2.5 big girls.
I would have taken it for you, bro.
I know. So we in the club, whatever. Not to name drop, but like, nah, I'm not going to even do it. I'm not even going to do it. I'm not even going to name who was in that club. But just know it was some people in that club.
Okay.
Boom. 5 of us. It's 1:30. Everybody knows at 1:30, last call. These motherfuckers decide that they're going to leave me here with 5 bitches and go walk back and get the car. 30, 40 fucking minutes away.
Goodness gracious.
Bro, we was sitting outside on that curb till 2:30 waiting for them to get back with the car.
Did they ever come?
Yes.
Jesus. So it took them an hour to walk back to the car.
And then drive back over to where we were at. It really should have, and they said they was going to sprint. It really should have taken them like 20 minutes. Tops. Which, had it taken them 20 minutes, right? Then I wouldn't have really had to entertain 5 girls because we would have still been in the club until it closed.
Right.
But no, I'm sitting out on the sidewalk. 1, trying to entertain 5 girls.
That's a lot.
2, trying to protect 5 girls because there's hella dudes coming up trying to talk to him and shit. And they had to each keep being like, nah, we're with him.
What was bro name off of the Playboy pimp?
Hugh Hefner?
Yeah. That's how you felt that night?
Nah. I was mad. I was mad aggravated. Because I'm trying to put in work. Man's not taking the fat hoes. And that's gonna become a big point of contention in just a second, right?
Okay.
So they pull back up with the car. The 2 shorties was trying to fuck. Like that one and the other one up there.
Okay.
Was trying to fuck, right? They was coming back to the condo around the corner. But since nobody was entertaining the fat hoes, guess what?
The whole group left.
They ain't want to come. So now they over here throwing a fit.
L mans, bro. L man.
Right? They over here throwing a fit. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. No, just take us back to the hotel. Like, your two homegirls is on go. They about to get some dick tonight.
They was mad because they wouldn't get no dick.
Exactly.
That'd be the worst. Like, if it's ever a group thing and we get put in the middle of that, and because one of our mans is not going because he ain't
not
trying
budging at all, bro.
Wait, both y'all can leave together. Like, nah, that's the same. But go ahead, continue.
So we had pulled up to the condo, right? We were literally pulling in the parking garage, and the other two girls was like, "Nah, take us back to the hotel. Nah, take us back to the hotel." Nah. Right? Being all naggy and shit. Well, then the two friends that were on go, and the third other girl, I think she was like asleep. Like, I think the third one had passed out. Like, just got drunk, passed out.
Right.
So the two other ones started to be like, "Oh, well, they want to go. Let's just go."
Mm-hmm.
So then, bruh, fucking take them back over there all the way across, right? All the way across the city. We come back. We're drunk as shit. We're hammered at this point. We fell asleep at a stoplight. All of us, everybody in the car, fell asleep at a stoplight for probably like, I don't even know how many lights, but I'm just gonna assume it was like 3 lights.
Yeah.
I wake up, I look, I was like, "Yo, wake your ass up." He's like, "I'm not asleep." I said, "Yes, the fuck you are. The light's green." And I've been sitting here staring at it.
Fuck.
And I had to slap him in the shoulder. He's like, "I'm not asleep." So then we, head back to the crib and went to bed. But it was a great night. I know it sounded like I was bitching.
I was about to say.
Story. I know that whole story sounded like I was bitching, but it was a good night.
Okay.
Like, regardless of how it got fucked up, it was still fun.
I'm not about to indict myself, but I allegedly have fallen asleep at a light as well for like maybe all of 10, 20 minutes and didn't realize it until it was like 3 people behind me blowing their horns at me.
3 that's a lot of people.
It is. Apparently I had to be sitting there for a minute. They thought something was wrong with me. Well, I mean, something was wrong. Something was wrong with me. I was
highly intoxicated.
Highly. Should not have been driving. I was driving at like 4 o'clock in the morning. And I had like a 40-minute drive. But my best night, it was one of my birthdays, actually.
I think I know the picture.
Yes, you do.
Okay, yeah.
It was that night, actually. So, like you, it's not a day of drinking unless you start in the morning.
Facts.
The amount of alcohol I had within that one day, I should have, 1, had alcohol poisoning, and 2, I think was equivalent to the amount of alcohol I had that month.
That's a lot of fucking liquor. Especially like how you used to drink for your birthday, like the entire month, every day, get drunk. That's a lot of fucking liquor.
So I woke up, it was like 7 o'clock in the morning. I woke up and I had to go get a cut at 8 o'clock. And so I got up, I had a liter of Hennessy.
A liter is a bit aggressive.
I think I took like 5 shots out of it. And then I went and got a haircut. Came back, showered, went to brunch.
I know your barber hates you.
He
Take 5 shots before you go into the barbershop.
I was chilling though.
No, that's fine. Your fucking pores are just oozing liquor.
I mean, I showered before I went and got a cut. I came back. I don't know why, but I like to shower again after I get a cut. Don't know why, don't ask. Went to brunch, had 5 mimosas. So it was 2 bottles of champagne that I had out of those 5 mimosas. Left, went back home, finished the Hennessy bottle with my cousin. Don't know how. I did though. Then I drove to the city. I'm back home at this point. I drove to the city with my brother.
You was driving? Like you were the driver?
I was the driver. I was by myself too.
That's insane.
I had a gallon of water in the car the entire time. Was just chugging it.
Still was drunk.
And I think I poured like 5 liquid IVs in it or whatever. But yeah, drove to the city, spent like 3 hours at this bar, basically just bar hopping around like from like 3 bars in the area with my brother. Everybody's buying me shots. I literally left my wallet in the car and only had my ID for the simple fact that my brother was buying shots and other people was buying me shots. Ended up getting 2 bottles at one of these bars because they had like the bottle service. So like my brother was like, "You want a bottle?" I'm like, "Sure." So I'm thinking we only gonna get a bottle of Don Julio. Nah, he got 2 bottles and they came out with it, and he was like, "They both for you." I'm like, "Huh? I can't leave with these." Like,
They both for
you want me to finish these? So I had 1 bottle. I'm not gonna lie, I had 1 bottle. The other one, I was passing shots at everybody because I can't drink this 2 shits by myself. I'm gonna die. In the course of 3 hours, I'm gonna die.
It sounds like you consumed at least 3 bottles on this day.
It was more than that. So
I'd throw up. I can't even lie. I would. I don't even throw up like that. But
you don't, yeah.
That amount, I would definitely.
I don't know how I was alive the next day, but I'm gonna get to that. So left the bars. I went home to take a nap. Took probably like an hour and a half, 2 hour nap. Met up with Lauren. She came to the house, was getting ready. We was going out to the club that night. The club was 45 minutes in another city from where I was staying at. Mm-hmm. I wanted to drive together. Lauren did not. So I'm like, if I get drunk, I'm gonna have to leave this car.
Why Lauren ain't want to drive together?
Because she wanted to smoke. And she couldn't smoke in the truck that I had.
I thought she had plans of taking somebody home with her.
I thought that too.
That would have been like, I've been like, nah, you could drive with me.
But she told me like, no, I just want to smoke. And I'm like, fuck. Like,
so why didn't you just go in her car?
Because I wanted to drive. I wanted to feel the wind in my hair. No, I was like,
you can do that in the passenger seat.
Hang out the window like a dog.
Yeah. What's the difference in the driver's seat feeling the wind in your hair?
Because you controlling the car. So we ended up driving separate, but she followed me. So we gone. We got dressed, whatever. Got to the club. And we get in, we check in. We had 2 sections this night. Probably had about 25 people with us collectively. We ended up ordering 4 bottles. 2 Patron, 2 Don Julio. My cousin in the other booth, she had ordered like Crown and 2 Patron, whatever.
Wait, so you guys got like 7 bottles?
It was like 8 bottles.
How many people?
It was like 25 of us.
Okay.
Yeah. So like all of my
8
siblings.
bottles is 25 people.
Right, yeah. Like, cause her friends is in that section and shit. Like, we have friends and family in this section, so we was just all having a good time. But like, we didn't. The only time we was in that damn section, either they was standing on the booths dancing and shit, or we was just pouring up from the bottles. Like, that was the only time we was in the section. And
so here's the thing about me in sections, right? And you've seen me in sections.
I have.
I'm not leaving the couch, meaning I'm standing on that bitch all night, and then I'm just pulling bitches into the section.
Facts.
I'm gonna be like, yo.
So the party get to rolling. Like, the bottle girls come out, they passing out the bottles. I immediately grabbed a bottle and I said, "You got a pour spout?" She said, "Yeah." She pulls it out of her titty.
Oh, I'd have been.
I was okay with it until.
No, I'd have been fine with it. I'd have just been drinking, like, the pour spout would have been in my mouth. But
see, I was not about to be okay with it, but she pulled it out and it was wrapped in like the plastic packaging. And I was like,
I'm gonna be like,
I can't.
Put that back.
See?
Put that back. Nah, we gonna get this right.
See, no.
This right here, this is my bottle. This is my pour spout.
So yeah, she gave it to me, whatever. I put it on there. Party got rolling. DJ ended up I don't know why. Cause I'm like, who doing the turntables, bro? If you out here on the floor with us, who in the booth? So anyways, he came around. He fucked up by giving us the mic.
Oh God.
And we just started going. Like, I'm like, whoever in the fucking DJ booth, spin that shit. And we was just going. But anyways.
Whoever's in the DJ booth. The DJ's right here, so I know it's not him. So whoever the fuck he left in charge.
So I mean, you know me when I drink, like, I get hot, I sweat, whatever. So
never noticed that actually.
Really? Yeah. So I went in some slacks, a button up, and a blazer to the club. Came out that blazer immediately, like within an hour and a half.
Who dresses like that to go to the club, by the
way? I did.
You must have been really young.
I was like, I think I had just turned 23, 22, 23.
That's a really young man thing to do, is to put on a fucking suit to go to the club.
Hey, YOLO. But yeah, so ended up getting the party started, whatever, boom. I get drunk. I guess the drunkenness had already caught up to me from earlier in the day. Like, I didn't sleep it off. Mm-hmm. So the bottle girl comes back around with the other 2 bottles. Immediately, I grabbed the Don Julio bottle, like, yeah, that's mine. So I'm walking around the whole time, took the pour spout, the Patron bottle. I didn't even know the Patron bottle was empty. Yeah. Took it out, put the other one in, boom, we back on the floor. So my cousin was talking to the bottle girl. Apparently, the bottle girl was like, who birthday is it? Who birthday is it? She was like, the girl and the guy or whatever. She was like, going over there and talk to him. She comes over there, sits me down, and just gives me a straight up lap dance.
Hey, that sounds like a good birthday. That sounds like a good
in the middle
night.
Of in the middle of them coming out with the bottles. Like, she stopped. She put the sparkler in my hand. Like, it was an actual sparkler. And she sat me down and gave me a lap dance. I'm like, oh, this is the life, huh? This is how you be feeling in a strip club, huh?
Yeah. Great time.
I still didn't like it. Gay. I didn't. No, it's not that I didn't like the lap dance.
Why?
I don't like the setting of a strip club. I just don't.
Says I'm gay. But I stand by what I played.
Anyways, so yeah, we get to going. I get hammered. Didn't throw up. Like, I was fine. Like, just got straight hammered. And I had no clothes on in the club. I had clothes on.
So it was a strip club. You was just a stripper.
The funny thing about the end of the night, though, when they did the last call, one of my sister's baby daddy was in the club. I walked over to his section, and I snatched his bottle of Ace of Spades out of his hand that he just popped open. And I took it back to the section and started pouring in everybody's glasses. And then finished the bottle myself. So I'm like, for me to just walk over to somebody's section, and I knew who he was. I didn't really give a fuck because I don't care for him. But I just took it straight up out of his hand, and he was just so confused. But I'm like,
nah, fuck that. We fighting. If you come and take the bottle straight out my hand, like, taking it out my section is disrespectful.
But taking it out my hand.
You take it straight out my hand?
Yeah. And, like, I mean, in my head, I'm like, you're not doing nothing because
I'm going to throw something. I'm
25 deep. You're not doing nothing.
I'm going to pick something up and throw it at the back of your head. It's going to be a fucking brawl, bro. Fuck you and the other 24 people, because, nah, you ain't about to come just take a bottle out my hand.
So
you're going to be like Drake and Chris Brown in the club. We're going to be throwing bottles across this motherfucker.
Bro.
Got me fucked up.
So it ended up going, me and Lauren left hand in hand together, and I'm like, so
you're not going home with somebody else.
I'm like, so which one of us is driving? She was like, we both got to drive. Mind you, it's a 45-minute drive back to the crib. Cops is all around right now, and this is in a city that's like be hot with the cops. Like, they don't play. So I'm like, fuck. I said, fuck it. I got this gallon of liquid IV. So I'm going to chug it, and I'm going to chill for a minute, and then I'm going to leave. Boom. Get in the truck, sit there for a minute. I pull off so slow. Like, you would think I'm like Miss Daisy, just pulling off, trying to ease around the cops. I get on the highway and do 115 all the way home. Don't know how a cop didn't stop me, and arrest me. But did 115 on the way home, and then I stopped at the gas station.
Always got to stop at the gas station.
And I grabbed 3 bags of chips, another big water, and a Gatorade.
Yeah. You always got to chug like at least a quart of water before you fall asleep drunk.
Right.
That's going to save you right there from the hangover.
But what I fucked up and did was I stopped in the hood.
They stole your truck?
Nah.
Oh, that'd have been funny.
I didn't realize I realized where I was, but I didn't think about it because I'm like, I'm going to just go in and come out. So go in, I come right out. I'm punishing these chips, like just punishing. And then I drive off. Finally get home.
Yeah.
Tell me why I go to sleep in the car in front of a house that wasn't my mother's. I woke up at 7:15 to somebody knocking on my window. Like, are you okay? And I'm like, who are you? Some random lady. I'm a block over from my mom's crib. Didn't realize it. Apparently, I took the wrong turn.
Did she know who you were?
The lady?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
It was like a little, like, not old lady, but like she was probably like in her late 50s.
So a little old lady. Okay.
Yeah. Came out of the window because I was in the driveway. I wasn't on the street or nothing. I was in the driveway. And so I guess she was trying to leave. She was trying to figure out who truck it was. And so she came out and was like, are you all right? I'm like, no. I'm like, I don't even know who you are. I was like, why you at my mama's house? She's like, do you know where you at? She told me the street. I'm like, oh shit. It was the next block over I was supposed to be at. So I go. Finally, I apologize for the misunderstanding because I was about to cuss this lady out. But I finally get home, and somehow, some way, when I got home and I was getting out of the car, I got dressed and I got undressed in the house. I found a couple of racks in my jacket pocket.
Wait, you not only stole his bottle, but you stole his money too? Potentially.
And didn't know. Mind you, I didn't even know. I knew once like that morning, but like I didn't even know I drove all the way home. That's how drunk I was.
Yeah, you tend to do that. You do. You tend to do that. You tend to forget that you were the one that drove or didn't drive.
I've only
done that. Fuck it, I'm here.
I only done that a couple times. You know, That's okay though. But yeah, I found it was like probably like $2,700.
Ain't nothing pissed me off more than the time you try to lie to me and tell me that
I drove myself home.
You drove yourself home. When I was the person who drove you home.
I'm like, no. I said, because when you texted me, he's like, where you at? And I'm like, I'm at home, sleep. I was like, I drove myself home. And he was like, motherfucker, no, you didn't. Like, bro, yes, I did. Like, I don't even remember. What are you talking about? So, but yeah, nah. Yeah, I've only done that a couple times. I swear to God, I thought I really drove myself home that night, bro. Well, I'm glad I have friends like you.
Thanks.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours.
And I'm taking sole responsibility. Nobody else gets any responsibility for getting you home that night.
Facts. Nobody.
Not a single soul.
But yeah, no, that really shocked me. So like, I didn't ask, I didn't tell. I'm just like, oh, I found a couple racks in my pocket. And I paid for the bottle. Like, me and Lauren paid for the bottles that night. So I'm like, I don't know where this money came from. Word. But now that I think about it, I think it came from that bottle girl.
The bottle girl gave you the money?
Well, remember, she was giving me the lap dance.
Okay.
She had money in her hand.
So she just like...
And I think when she gave me the bottle, I think the money was in her hand too. So when she, like, it was like wrapped up in her finger, she gave me the bottle. And I think I just took, like, with my whole hand, not realizing what fuck was in her hand other than the bottle. And so I'm like, whatever. She just gave me the lap dance. I think I got distracted. So I just, like, put the shit in my jacket. Like, she never came back for it. So hope she didn't get fired. But, like,
you should find that bottle girl.
I might.
Make things right between you and her.
I'm not about to give her $2,700. Like, especially if she ain't got a job no more.
Nah, just give her some dick.
I don't think she was worthy of getting dick.
Well, too bad. You stole $2,700 from her. You have to give her dick.
She let it come out of her hand. So technically she gave it to me.
Hey.
Technically.
I don't make the rules, all right?
I mean, fair.
So, $2,700.
And I still, and I kept my promise to my grandma that morning. And I still made it to church with her. I was late, but I still made it. I had to wear sunglasses, though, because I had a mean-ass headache in church.
If I ever tell somebody I'm going to church with them,
something might be wrong.
I'm just drunk. I have to be drunk. I'm some type of intoxicated. If I tell somebody I'm going to church with them.
Some type of intoxicated is crazy.
Something wrong with me.
I've been to church drunk, though, before.
That's wild. At that point, just don't even
I was drunk. I was still drunk that morning when I went.
Yeah, at that point.
That's why I still had them sunglasses on. Because my niece was sitting beside me, and she like reached over me and looked at my grandma. She was like, Lonnie, you're drunk, grandma. And I'm like, You snitching ass little girl. Like,
I need to hear drunk, grandma. That's funny. That's funny though.
and she looked at me. My grandma looked at me. She was like, "You all right?" I'm like, "Yeah." She was like, "Why you got the glasses on?" I said, "Oh, nothing. Just the sun was real. I forgot to take them off. The sun was real, just bothering me, whatever." So she made me take them off, and I'm sitting there. I'm just like this the whole time.
You was over here like,
yeah. I'm like, please don't start screaming and singing real loud. I think that was the one time like I didn't want to be at church. So yeah, that was one of my best nights out. It was a good night.
Good timing. Good timing.
I don't know if I could run it back, but
I definitely could run. Listen, I'm due for a great night. So if anybody wants to go out of town and have a party, I don't know. We have a new friend.
We do.
We have a new friend that really knows a lot about partying.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe us and our new friend can link.
Easter egg.
Maybe our new maybe us and our new associate can link, because I have a feeling that my guy is a very
good time,
avid partier.
Yeah, I feel like he a good time for sure. He seemed to be, especially once he get loose.
We ain't seen him loose off the deuce though.
Yeah, we ain't seen him loose off the deuce.
We ain't seen it.
We got to get him loose off the deuce.
We might have to change his life.
Yeah.
Bless him.
We'll see.
All right, everybody. Well, I know this is a little bit of a shorter episode, but that is our time for the day.
Continue to like, comment, share, subscribe, all platforms. Remember, on Instagram, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. Follow our personals. Continue to fuck with us if you fuck with us. If you don't, still fuck with us because you're thinking about us. So you might as well tune in, see what our lives looking like. Continue to do that. Continue to love and support us. We'll continue to produce for you each and every week.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
And just like that,
we gone.